Hey, welcome back, y'all. Today I'm here with Jonathan from Now Motivation, and we got some questions about relationships that we're going to be discussing. There you go.
You just said my intro.
And I feel I gotta love you cause I'm really about you.
Hey guys, welcome back. I'm here with my friend Jonathan from Now Motivation.
What's up?
We're going to be doing some questions about relationships. So, you guys, stay tuned.
So I'm starting with the first question. First question is it acceptable to date multiple people at once if you're single? Why or why not?
To date multiple people at once while you're single. What you mean as in dating? Because I mean, like, if you talking to multiple people at once, that's fine. Just talking.
Okay.
That's how I would put it.
So you say just talking. We haven't gotten to the meeting the family or the kids or, like intercourse or nothing like that. We're just talking straight, just conversation,
just talk,
dates.
I mean, dates, texting, talking on the phone. Yeah, that's fine.
But what if the feelings kind of get involved though? Like, that's my thing.
I still want to be ready to meet your family while we just talking.
But even like, I know for me, like, if I'm talking to one girl and then talking to another girl, like, it still may create like some kind of emotional triangle, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But see, when I say talking, it's just talking. It's not really like going
just on the phone.
Yeah, it's not really. I'll go on a few dates with you.
Okay.
Or whatever, but I friends on you, so.
So I'm talking to a young lady. I'm like, hey, we're gonna go on a date, and then the next weekend, like, I'm on a date with another young lady. Like, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, if you're single, do you think the other person should know?
No, it's not none of your business. It's none of your business.
Okay, all right.
Because you're not telling me what you're doing. Would you tell that other person that you're going on a date?
Me,
We're not serious though. We just talking. But what if that? So when it gets to the point when the other person is asking, "Are you talking to somebody else?" Is that the time for me to say, "Hey, well, yeah, I have been." When we're not hanging out, not intercourse or nothing, but I'm with this person, like, that person may feel like, well, I ain't know that, like. Cause some people assume like, oh, we exclusive, like, you know what I'm saying? Without putting the title on it. Some people just feel like they just know. That's a good question.
Cause some people be like, oh, we talking, that's pinning a relationship, or not pinning a relationship. So you not finna be, cause I mean, to me that's kind of like, that's dating is still intimate to a level.
Yeah. So
we don't went out to rude Chris. We gonna kind of like talk and laugh. We, you know what I'm saying? We having a connection, and then the next weekend you like, what you doing? Oh, I'm out at a restaurant with this other girl. That girl might be like.
But I feel like if y'all two have an understanding, it's kind of different. We never really like talked about relationship or what I'm saying, on that type of level. Then I feel like it's fine.
So you free to lie. If I'm free to lie, what you were doing the weekend? Oh, nothing, I was just hanging out.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna say that?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm just saying that just from experience because I've done it before. I've been to Ruth Chris. I've been to 5-star restaurants, and I've been on dates and stuff where I don't feel like I have to tell you if we're not on that type of time. You never really expressed your feelings to me. You know what I'm saying? Saying that you might really, really like me or you want to take it to the next level. I don't see nothing wrong with it.
But as soon as we get to that point, then that person should.
I can be honest with you and let you know, like, hey, this is what it was. But at that time, I didn't feel like, we was on that type of time or that level.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you gotta have that conversation part. You gotta talk about it.
That's why communication is so important. Like, communication is very, very important.
Like day to day.
Because if you don't let me know, then I'm just gonna.
It's whatever. And then he might call. You might be like, "Well, I'm married." He's gonna be like, "What?"
Oh, I done had a baby.
Had a baby on him.
You just never know. That's why communication is just so important. Just let me know what it is, or what we're working towards, and what's your intentions. If you don't let me know what your intentions are, I'm just gonna go with the flow.
True.
All right, so next question we got. What is the main cause of relationship issues amongst our generation and why? Like if you could think of one that's like this main one or a culmination of different ones. I could write a book.
I could write it. I mean, social media, communication, then it's like sometimes you don't even know people's like, you know, backgrounds and stuff like that or what they, you know what I'm saying, honestly have been through, you know, to cause them to act the way that they act during these days in relationships.
People be hiding stuff, man. I want to tell you everything.
Yeah.
I think too, like I said, social media is big. Trying to be, like somebody was telling me how like some people try to be the relationship person, but they still want to be out there in the streets.
Yeah.
Like they want to be Miss Popular, Mr. Cool, but like everybody cool and everybody know. Like you can't have, to me, I think it's hard or really probably impossible, you can agree or disagree, to have somebody who like is popular and they low key at the same time. Like can you have somebody who's popular but then low key? Like they stay at home, they chill, they take care of their family, but then like everybody on their, you know, page, talking, comment, like, I mean, could they just ignore it? Or it's like, it depends on their profession, what they do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's a big one, definitely. Like somebody being with somebody who's a celebrity, like, and they a regular person, like.
I mean, you're gonna have to make some adjustments.
Like just as like what? Like what's it gonna be like? You need phone passwords, like GPS, location always on. I know where you at.
That's doing too much. Because I feel like you got to do all that with password. Although I wouldn't mind that, you know what I'm saying? That's one of the questions, but I personally wouldn't mind that. But if you're gonna do GPSs and all that, drop your location and all that, like that means you don't trust me.
You gotta pick up every FaceTime call and I go, no, you don't call and tell you FaceTime every time.
And I'm just saying that's from like previous relationship. That's insecurity. That's being insecure.
Yeah.
Of knowing what you have and you basically it's something you probably taking it for granted. That's why you acting like that.
Man, somebody was telling me that when people do that, that's because they doing.
They know what they doing.
So
the accusers be the ones that be doing. I used to always say that to somebody I used to talk to, like, you trying to accuse me of cheating, you really cheating.
Right.
Trying to find out that person really cheating.
Cause they getting away with it. They like, man, if I'm getting away with it, they gotta be getting away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Third question: what are the rules when it comes to male-female friends when you're in a relationship?
If I were to be in a relationship, I honestly don't see nothing wrong with having friends. It depends on what type of friends.
Okay.
Like, not those friends that you had, your friends that you had before me and you know what I'm saying? Started like dating or started taking each other serious. Not those type of friends, but.
How would you know though?
How would I know?
Yeah, how would you know? What if you like, oh, it's like a sister? Okay, so that's the trust.
I don't believe all that sister stuff. Don't believe me telling me that this your sister or this your best friend. No, somebody lying.
Right. I mean, it's a limit. Like, I can see if, you know, somebody I'm talking to, like, oh, I got one male friend that's kind of like a brother, we grew up. I mean, I don't need no hardcore, like, evidence, but it's cool if you got a picture or something to show, like, oh, y'all daycare, middle school, yearbook picture. Like, okay, I can, you know, but 2 or 3, 4 friends, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, all these dudes just your friend. Like, even if it is that case, one of them dudes really, you know, like you in a way. And I think the woman can tell when a dude friend is a female, she really like him, because it's the way people look at people too.
Yeah.
You can feel like you got the hots for my man, or you got the hots for my girl.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel like that should be something that should be, you know what I'm saying, communicated. Like, cause me personally, if I talk to a guy or whatever and I consider you to be a friend, I really consider you to be a friend. Like, if you were to be in a relationship, you can pick up the phone and call me and just be like, hey, I'm going through with my girl. Okay. You know, even if you did like me or I liked you, you know, before it's okay with me. But everybody's not like me, so. Because
they got insecurities. If you're secure in yourself, and it's like, it's cool, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. All right, question number 4. When does a man or woman know when they have found the one? In your opinion?
That's kind of hard because I haven't found the one, so I I don't know.
I think it's different for everybody.
Yeah, it definitely would be different for everybody, but when would they know if they found the one? I just feel like you wouldn't even have to tell a man how to be a man, because he would, you know what I'm saying, he would already know, just like you wouldn't have to tell a woman how to be a woman. Or a husband to be a husband. Like they say, you got to be a wife before the ring. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like a...
Really? They say that? Is that something that women really like follow?
I feel like you would have to be a wife before the ring. You don't think so?
But I mean,
with the cooking, the cleaning, and taking care of home and stuff like that, you have to be a wife before the ring, because it's like, how could you expect me to put a ring on your finger? You're not even doing the stuff that a wife.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying, because it's like, oh, when I get married, I'll start doing that. Like nobody want to hear that. Like so, that do make a lot of sense. I never put it in that word like choice to say.
I feel like that with a husband as well. You have to be a husband before the ring. You have to be a man
before she'll be like, yes. Okay, that's dope. That's a good advice right there. I gotta remember that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't ever want to be in a situation where, like, especially as a guy, because women, to me, I know women rule the world. Women do the choosing on everything. Sorry, dudes, but that's the truth. At the end of the day, women, you know what I'm saying, they run the world, and all the, everything is them. Whatever they say. So I feel like I don't want to be the dude thinking like, oh, y'all finna go out, take it out, be nice. I know she gonna say yeah, and she looking like, I ain't finna say yeah to you, boy.
Yeah, because when you think about it, honestly though, it's just like, okay, say you dating somebody, but you know, like, he has a cheating problem, he has a lying problem, and all this other stuff, and then we out and about, and then you just want to propose to me. Like, no, you have a lot you have to work on before we can even get
I'm gonna change though when we get married.
And then you might not even marry me for real. You just giving me a ring to shut me up.
It was every year he proposing. I'm for real this time. We're gonna get married this time. And then they get better for a little while, a little band-aid.
Oh no.
All right. So number 5. What are the necessary stages from dating to marriage, in your opinion? You think it's more like a specific guideline, or kind of just like you think it's a guideline to getting from dating to marriage that people should really follow? Like you said, some people like, oh, well, you're not meeting my child until this point, and then you meet this person, then we can take trips together, then we, like, some people really be like, I don't do A, B, C, or D until I'm married. Some people like, I gotta do this, and that before I can marry somebody.
Before I get married.
Like for you, like what is it for you?
Wow, that's really, really good.
Some people just be out here willy-nilly, and it's like, you're not focusing on that, but at the end of the day, it's like certain things a person should know, like, what am I looking for? What am I expecting before I do get married to this person? I know for me, I'm expecting to see, like you said, the motherly traits, the independent thinking, standing on her own 2 feet, relationship with God, fun, outgoing, can just think for herself, like self-sufficient. Exactly. Without me, like, we friends, like I shouldn't be your everything. I know people say that, but have your own interest, your own outlet. That's what makes you interesting.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree.
People don't care. You got a nice car, you drive that don't mean nothing. Got money, like, okay, but who are you? Like, are you mentally stable? Are you happy with your own life before you met me? Because if you relying on me to make you happy all the time,
that is so crazy. Because I kind of like told somebody that today. I'm like, if you depended on somebody else to make you happy, it's not gonna work. Yeah. It won't work. Like, your happiness has to start within. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to point out your own flaws and take care of your own demons and stuff. First.
Demons, you said it. You would be having some skeletons, but they would be having some issues.
They be having inner issues, and then they try to take out on other people. You know what I'm saying? And our backgrounds may be different. I grew up in a loving home, you know what I'm saying, with a supportive family. I grew up, family oriented, and they might have not been. So it's like, and
I done experienced some, like, you got some,
there'd be a lot of steps I would take before marriage, than to just be like, well, you gotta marry me first, and then we'll work on everything afterwards. No.
Work on it first, I agree. I work with some stuff first. I got certain things I gotta see, like, firsthand first.
Right.
I'd rather us work on those things before we say I do, because love is, to me, and marriage is like a constant project. So do I have the capacity to love you forever?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you also have to think, I just feel like with marriage, that's just not, that's just not just a regular, you know what I'm saying, relationship. I feel like once you get those rings, like you're willing, like to death do us part, like they said in the vows. You know what I'm saying? Like you're willing to fight with whatever, you know what I'm saying, our marriage may come with. So yeah.
Yeah, some people don't get that. They be like, oh, I'm to this point. You be like, nah, you supposed to.
We gotta work.
Yeah, we gotta work it
like,
out.
How do we,
right.
you know, how do we get through this?
Right, it's
just being
right.
in a regular relationship, and you could just be like, I'm done. Like I don't have to have no time, like whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
When you married, it's like, okay, what's
really
the solution?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's what for me. That's my feel. I'm like, woo. You know, cause what? Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
All right.
you might
So let me read a question. Do you believe in love at first sight? Why or why not?
I believe in love at first sight. I think it's definitely possible. You know, I mean, because some people just give off that energy, man. It's a vibe, and for me, I feel like we're all spiritual creatures. So if your spiritual connection can be there first with somebody, and physically and mentally are at our level of thinking, we don't recognize it, but our spirits already recognize it.
Yeah.
Like, so soulmate. So your souls already know, like, oh, here go the moment, here we go, this is my soul. They are in alignment, but it just take for our brain to catch up to what's already going, like, in that level, in that spiritual realm. So yeah, I believe definitely, and then it take mentally for both people to realize it's like, man, this whole time, you know, that's when we can be friends for years, not even know, like, the person right in front of you, it was them.
I believe in love at first sight as well. Haven't fell in love at first sight, but
you believe in it,
I believe in love at first sight. I definitely do. It can happen. Anything can happen. You never know.
It can.
So, yeah, you could meet somebody that have, like a post I seen on social media, you could meet somebody that have better intentions for you, you know what I'm saying, starting out versus somebody that you've known for
Right, yeah. So, yeah, all that time stuff, like, that don't mean nothing. Even with, y'all been together 5 years, how can you just walk away?
It
don't matter.
I feel was like married. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's when marriage come in at. Like, come on, y'all have 10 years married, 14, 15
Right, kids.
Why did you, so much built behind it versus just being in a relationship. You're gonna waste time. You're gonna life.
Yeah, your real soulmate out there, but that person standing in the way. They right here, you can't get to them because you hold on this what you think you're supposed to be with, but things shouldn't be that hard, man. A lot of it should be really natural. Like I said, because when your souls intertwine, they connect and everything just flow with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Yeah. And I feel like that's that conscience in your head too. Like that's that. Your conscience be like people be knowing what they should and shouldn't be doing. They hear that voice, they choose to ignore it. Like, oh, you know, but she this, man, he that.
And that's my problem too. Like knowing that I've been in situations or relationships that I shouldn't even be in, but being a person that I am, I tend to make excuses. You know what I'm saying, for the person. I'm like, oh, okay, well this person did this for me, or you know what I'm saying, she did this or he did that. Just trying to make excuses to keep that person around, knowing that I already know what it is. If there's a child involved, when do you think is the right time for the partner to meet the child?
Like I said, so I got a daughter of my own, you know, and I can say the longer I can go, the better for me.
Yeah.
If I can maneuver around, you know, my full-time daddy duties and say, hey, okay, I'm free, she's not with me, let's hang out, I'd rather do that for as long as I can, because my belief is that if a woman truly falls in love with me, then she'll love my daughter unconditionally anyway, because that's a part of me, you know what I'm saying? So, and I also feel like my child, you know, has a child's place. I want my child to connect with the person that I'm, you know, end up being with. But at the same token, it's like really gonna have a choice, kind of.
Yeah.
But that does weigh in though. So that's like kind of one of the factors. Like, you know, that's not really something we gotta make sure. That's like, you know, I mean,
I agree. I definitely feel like that. You have to wait on perfect timing, because me personally, I have a child. I have a 7-year-old. He's smart. He's not your ordinary 7-year-old. These kids, this generation, like they take in everything. They don't forget. They remember. So I feel like that's very, very, you know, important. I don't think it's really like kind of like a right time or whatever. It is, but it ain't.
You just
kind
know.
of thing. It's just timing. Yeah. I just feel like I have to feel you out first before I let you around my child. It's just like before I let you know where I live and stuff like. I have to protect my energy, not only my energy but my child energy as well. People's spirits. And
there you go.
Yeah, it's crazy. So.
Yep. You gotta be careful, man. Nowadays, people can seem harmless at first, and then they start coming around and doing something. You like, I don't know you was like that. I wouldn't
kept your way. Yeah, that's true. People portray image that they're really not. A good friend.
Yeah.
And you can meet somebody like on social media and think like, oh, this person take care of his kids and blah blah blah. But it's only for social media. A lot of people do stuff just for
people can make it seem like they're a good parent and they have a lot of money.
With my child.
I think for me that's a key indicator for me is that when people do a lot of that stuff, I'm like, you having to prove. Because I really got pictures of, I might have one picture on there with me and my daughter. I may post her every blue moon, but I don't have to because it's like,
I know what I'm doing.
I know what I'm really doing behind the scenes. I don't have to prove that to nobody. Like, I know what I'm doing. So just because I say I got a daughter, you're like, well, I don't never see you post her. So what?
Yeah, that's just like some people on social media with like celebrities. They're like, oh, you're a celebrity, but you never post your child. It's just like, you don't know what these people are doing. At the same time, this is business. Like,
exactly.
You don't have to know that.
That's real personal, your kids.
Yeah.
That's family, man.
Yeah. These are some really, really good questions. What key qualities do women or men look for the most in a partner? What would you say?
I'm gonna say I think men look for definitely a woman who can adapt to her environment. Every man want to have a woman who like, oh, she can be baddest one in the room, get dressed up, dolled up, and then the same woman who can let her down and like, oh, come on, we finna go, hiking through the woods, or we finna go dirt bag. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I feel like, there's supposed to be a point where it's like, I feel like there's a point where you're supposed to be, being able to, be, versatile and stuff. I know that for me, that's a key thing. Like we're friends and we lovers. I mean, we have a bond outside of just, what we do in our bedroom or what people, it's not an image we're trying to put on. Like, we really genuinely get along with each other. So I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
And of course, being able to.
Friends before anything.
What you think? Like, for you, like?
I feel the same way. I want somebody, definitely. I feel like being independent is very, very, important, and just knowing how to be a man overall. Because I just feel like I shouldn't have to raise two boys. I already have a child. I'm not really trying to. Although, we could be growing, together or whatever like that. But just being that's how I look for it. Then just being, family oriented as well. Like, because like I said, I can't stress that enough. I'm very, very family oriented. So I need, like, when it's time for you to come around and I'm having outings or me and my family link up or something, I need you to be able to. I know for a fact I can depend on you, to interact with everybody, to get along.
Right.
That stuff is important.
Right. Yep.
Especially if we're in a relationship and working towards marriage, or we consider that.
So I agree. Same thing. We both on the same page. It's like you want somebody who just hardworking person. They fun. They can be serious. They can be mature when it's time to be mature. Like
exactly.
Just not one.
When it's time to handle business.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. So this is the end of this one. This is part one. Me and Alexis, we're gonna do a part two in the very near future. I want to thank y'all so much for joining us. Y'all make sure that y'all like and subscribe and share this video. It's right there. Okay. I'll put my information down below. Y'all make sure if y'all got any answer to any of these questions that we had, y'all put it down in the comment section. If you got some questions that y'all want us to, answer on the next, video, y'all make sure y'all put it down below, and we'll be sure to make sure we add it to our list. So I want to thank you, Alexis, so much for allowing me to be here. We had a good time. We had fun. I enjoyed myself.
Collaborating with me.
This is dope, man. Yeah, we will definitely do.
Energy.
All right. I love yours too, man. It's dope. This is fun, man. So y'all, thank y'all so much for joining us. All right.
Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all stay tuned for part two, and we'll be back.
All right. See y'all next time. Peace.